Yo, what's going on, man? It's your boy, Dane Diddy.
Ambitious X.
Bang, bang, boomerang.
Power. Exceeding expectations, man. My bad. Ghost. That don't even sound right, just saying Ghost. Power Book 2 Ghost.
Right.
It's your boy, Dane Diddy.
Ambitious X.
Bang, bang, boomerang.
So, man, this episode started out with Tasha waiting for McClain. And the new cop that we met, Paula, Matarosa.
There you go.
Works for me.
Yeah.
Either way, they waiting. Tasha's still lying, bro.
Yeah.
Ghost used to tell Proctor everything.
He
Well,
did.
no, he didn't. No, he didn't. He you know.
I mean, in
He
sections.
told him the truth, like a half truths.
Eventually. Yeah.
Eventually.
Yeah.
You know what, man? So my man Vamp, he watches the show, listens to the show. He had pointed out Ghost had a plan for all of this. All he had to do was go to the Senate or get that district attorney seat, and all this would have went away. Y'all could have killed him after that. After he cleared all up.
After that.
I mean, after he cleared everything up, right?
It's highly possible.
I agree.
But now that we're where we're at and everything's all messed up, man, so Tasha's still out here lying, but at the same time, we do know that Tasha wasn't running the organization. It was pretty much Ghost and Tommy.
We know that.
She washed the money, though. She did clean the money.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder how much trouble she would have been in if she had just admitted to that portion of it.
That's a good question. But knowing everything that's going on, they wouldn't care. They trying to pin everything on her.
I'm telling you.
But so my thing is I would assume that they would tell Method Man the truth. She would tell Method Man the truth. And the only reason being is because in the first episode, remember they said that Tariq needed to find a lawyer that didn't care about the truth.
You ain't lying.
So
Yeah.
I would assume that he wouldn't really care about the truth.
I think Tasha just has trust issues right now. And like I was alluding to, I think now she's more acceptable to Tariq handling things, but I think she's still slowly getting there. Like Tariq is a man now. He's handling stuff. So Tasha, she's just, I don't know right now.
Yo, they say every lie has a little bit of truth. Was no truth in that lie, man.
No, not at all.
I don't know how she's gonna cover this. I feel like Tasha's just really just
She
messing
messed up when she was in the courtroom and said because I asked Tommy to, just because she got upset. It's just like,
I think we're seeing Tasha under the most pressure she's been in.
I don't know.
And
she's been in a lot of pressure
but
situations.
I think she can't handle this.
Yeah, I agree.
She cannot handle this. And she's showing that she is not clear-headed in this type of situation.
Do you think Tasha gets out of prison by the end of the season?
I'm going to say... I want to say no.
I was gonna say the same thing.
I don't think so either.
The way it's looking is really building Tariq's character.
Yeah.
Because he has to step up.
Yeah.
But I'm having a hard time seeing, because after she gets out, what's she gonna do?
Yeah. Because...
Sell drugs?
open the daycare.
Open the daycare?
Yes.
I mean, the feds is going to be watching. Ain't no way she can open the daycare.
Right.
So after that, man, we get to go to Tariq. Tariq asks Zeke, can he come to dinner? Because he wants to come to dinner. He tells Zeke to read the paper because, what's her name again? The teacher?
Which teacher? Oh, you talking about
Milgrid.
yeah.
He told her that Milgram, she be asking questions. Obviously, Zeke didn't ask the questions, but you can see that Milgrid was so concerned about Tariq for many reasons that she wasn't even paying attention to the fact that Zeke probably didn't read his...
She didn't care. She knew, but
She
at
knew.
the same time, she was just like, so tell me more about Tariq.
Because at the same time, because what it is like, she's like, Tariq wrote that damn paper.
She knew.
And he's still trying to do all his own work, and he's dealing with her father's grief. So she's looking at it from a like, man, this young man is carrying so much.
Oh, God. I told y'all.
But
Predator.
you didn't know. We didn't know that she was a sex addict.
Yeah.
Why did we need to know? I mean,
Because
okay,
that's important.
It is important, but from the get-go, I knew she had eyes for him.
But it wasn't for the reasons you thought she had eyes for him.
Yeah.
Okay.
She has a disability. I saw those eyes.
I don't know if I would call it a disability. I think the word would be what, an ailment.
Okay, yeah,
Uh,
we can go with that.
but so what do you think is going on with Tariq and Lauren? Anything at all?
Mm.
I see that, right now they're really cool. As for something going on, maybe not yet, but maybe it'll come into play later.
Maybe.
I feel like this is going to be the very tight school buddy, but it might grow into something. Right now, I think she's just testing the waters.
Yeah, but I don't see how, because right now Dina is pretty much still in that energy from Tyreek. So I don't know what she's gonna do.
She seems like a better fit for Tariq to me, but also really dangerous.
Yes,
Absolutely.
Yes,
Because it's like you don't want that type of energy, especially when her brother is Kane.
Woo! This whole family, bro.
And we don't even know about the other brother.
Yeah.
We just keep getting his facial expressions.
Oh, talking about Drew?
Yeah.
He just.
But obviously, he's not the enforcer of the family. He seems like the distractor, the one that's smarter. And
I can get with that. Yeah.
He Kane's the one when she wants something fucked up to be done, she sends him.
But my thing is, we're gonna see his part. We know she's using her kids. This is a family organization.
This is a family operation.
Yeah.
So I wonder what that third son, he must have a very impactful role doing something else. He could be the one that's making some plans or something. I don't know.
I think he's probably like the Tasha of the organization. For the most part, I'm feeling like his hands are clean because he told him to go get him drunk.
So then what's with Diana then?
She's starting to teach her how to use her power as a woman to get the information and to analyze people because she was talking about it.
Yeah.
And then it's just like about figuring people out. And then you got Tariq talking about reading people. So what can she learn from Tariq? What can she use her power from to get what she needs from Tariq as well? Even though she seems to like him.
That's great.
Good call.
Yeah, man, I'm reading Courtney's mind, man.
Yeah, man, because shit.
This is dope.
Now, my question is, I mean, it's
we kind of jumped.
Sorry,
I'll hold on to this question for later. I'll hold on.
So Jabari, man, how you guys feeling about Jabari trying to call Tariq out in class?
Jahoo. Look, Jabari, man, he just I kind of get his character.
He looks like dark-skinned John Legend.
I kind of get his character, but at the same time, it's a little bit annoying. I get that, he wants Tariq. I don't know. We'll see. He looks like he wants to push him, but his methods overall as an actor is not pushing me to believe that he wants to push Tariq. If that makes any sense.
Absolutely.
He's not doing a good job with this character. I'm sorry. For me, he's not selling it.
But he gets it though. I feel like
I do agree with that.
You know what I mean?
He gets it. Yeah.
And I guess he doesn't want Tariq to he probably seen a lot of Tariq's going up. So his energy is like, yo, he's going to screw it up.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate, but I guess he doesn't want to waste his time.
So, man, your boy Saxophone Sax is back at it again.
Shout out.
And he's lying again.
For sure.
But he does best.
He's making a mess because Sax always he'll have a case that looks like it's rock solid, and he's gonna mess it up.
I can't wait
by bending the rules somewhere.
I can't wait either.
Because how did you guys feel when y'all saw Blanca walk up in the room?
Bruh, see you skipping ahead. Look at you already. You skipping ahead.
I am because I just want to talk about what Blanca said.
I was just like, yo, that was a power move right there because McClain came in there like with the whole I forgot who she was.
She was the prosecutor.
Yeah. So I was just like, yo, he pulled a move. He got her. And he was like, I like to call somebody else. And I'm like, oh, Blanca. Oh, snap. So that was surprising. It really was.
It's a smart move, man. I'm going to start calling McClain Mr. Clean. You know what I'm saying? Probably a little bit easier to say. But I liked how he has his tactics.
No,
but
Sax called him Blanca.
Yeah, but I'm saying to set up the media initially, which was really dope. And then Sax being on his toes, being quick moving, he got Blanca in there.
Yeah, I like that scene where McClain and Paula were talking about the whole case and the angle of it.
Oh, I love
And it was going back and forth with Sax. I forget my man. I want to call him Han all the time. What's his name in the show? Jesus, I always want to call him Han, but I forget his name in the show. And
Yeah, I
the
forget his
district
name.
attorney guy, or
We
the
always call him
government,
Han.
the Democratic
The
Party guy.
Democratic Party. Let's just call him the
Yeah,
Democratic
Too
Party.
but
Fast
I
and Furious.
love that scene, how it was going back and forth, how they was trying to develop,
oh
like,
my gosh.
how that was kind of one of the scenes that got me like, yo, power is back, yo. Yeah, let's do this. Like, I really love that scene because it was a really effective use of storytelling to move that kind of angle rather than spending time on the scenes by themselves. And I really love how smart McClane was picking on to the story, like, oh, this is about politics.
Yeah.
And, and everything like that. So I really love that angle and how they decoded that down.
Yeah, man, because I feel like it got me back interested in those.
Stephen Ott, Democratic
John
Party.
Mock.
And it's
Okay.
John
There
Mock.
you go. John Mock, not Han. John Mock.
And Stephen Mock is the Democratic Party.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, it got me back interested in what they're doing as far as with the police officers, or I guess the prosecutors and everything like that.
Yeah.
I'm interested again.
Yeah.
In the past I wasn't, because everybody was trying to seek power. Now, as
That's
of
the
right
name of the
now,
show, bro.
I mean, yeah. But everybody's trying to get their power angles. This one, it just felt like two people really trying to crack a case.
Yeah.
Like
Well, they're putting
professionals.
pressure on Sack, so he has to do it, or else he's gonna get fired.
Yeah.
We know he's gonna get
Again.
fired.
We know it's gonna happen.
It's
because
going
his
to happen.
brother, we got introduced to his brother already for
Yep.
the plan B for that.
Mhm.
We all know Sack, and that's why I brought up Blanca so early, because I just love how she walked over to McClane. Y'all make sure y'all get me in the stands, because Sax is gonna fuck this up. And it's just like, he is. He's gonna lie. He's gonna cheat.
I mean,
So-
Marcos called it out when he first came in the room. All the stuff that happened, he brought up Donovan and everything like that. So
Yeah, he
even
did.
Marcos know. And I'm just like,
And Marcos is the new guy that's gonna be working for Sax.
yeah. And it's just like, he know
He's
you
like, buy
full
the
of
books.
shit. By the books.
Yeah.
He's not gonna go by the book.
And he worked on the last guy. Forgot his name. The one that got taken out by the
Donovan,
Donovan. Yeah.
that got killed
Yeah.
by Dre.
Yeah.
Yeah, got killed by Dre. Yep.
Yeah. So it's rough. I still don't like saxophone sax.
Love the energy.
But I said that last review too. But now I could see I'm going to like what's going on around Sax.
Mhm.
Not Sax himself, but because I feel like this political angle is, I think that's what I guess the aim of power is going to be this series. It's like,
But the Democratic Party doesn't want to look like they endorse somebody that
Right.
was a murderer.
Yeah.
So they're trying to cover up for James for that reason.
yeah. So it's a good angle. I'm more intrigued in Sax development now.
Absolutely.
So we got to see Tasha. She was in prison. And I feel like I might be jumping around a little bit, but she was in prison and she saw Leslie. That's her name, right? Layla Jones. She was arguing with the correctional officer about getting the morning after pill. So
Yeah, that was
obviously
later.
there's some shady stuff going on inside of the prison that we don't know about yet, because somehow she's pregnant and she needs a morning after pill.
But she's also going to use this as an opportunity.
But Tasha's going to use it as an opportunity. But she told the correction officer, I will turn this whole wing against you. And it's just like, so she must be pretty much running the jail.
And you want to get in good graces with that person.
Well, Tasha already understands how the street works.
Yeah.
So she's definitely smart enough to recognize something like that.
Most
Yep.
def.
So, we see Tariq. Well, actually, we saw Jabari and what's her name again? Mildred Milgram.
Milgram, yeah.
They went ahead and they got it in. 1080p said it looked fake.
That
And she
whole
wasn't feeling it.
exchange was dumb.
Yeah, it was
No. I wouldn't say it was dumb.
Yes,
it was
it was.
necessary to understand what's going on between the two.
In that aspect, yes. But the whole scene was drawn out for no reason.
It was
The
a lot.
whole scene
I
was
don't feel like it
executed
was for no
poorly.
reason.
It was executed poorly. The whole, like, why you give me the job? And why? And he's walking
You
back
gotta
on her.
understand the backstory.
The chemistry ain't there, bro.
It
I'm
carries too
sorry.
long.
The chemistry between the actors is not there. I get what you're saying. It's needed for the characters, but as far as the chemistry between these two actors is not working.
Yeah.
I didn't want to see it. I'm like, next scene, please.
He kissed her nose on the sex scene. Yep. I
I'm
saw
just
that.
sorry.
Maybe that's her spot.
It could be.
Oh my god.
I'm
Listen.
just saying. Look, I didn't see that big of an issue with them two. My whole thing is, it's like once I found out that she was a sex addict, I felt like she would be awkward about the whole thing.
Listen,
Because and like so at first I was just like, yeah, that was kind of weak. But as soon as we saw her talking to her sponsor, I was just like, damn, that adds a different layer to what we just saw.
I agree. I agree with
It
you.
does add a layer.
I'm not lying. I'm not getting on that part. I'm just getting on the chemistry between the two actors. I didn't care. Like it didn't feel like there was a spark there to me. That's just my opinion. They just didn't sell that. Now, as for her as an actress, I think she's nailing her role to some extent. But it's just something about Jabari that I'm just like, he's not hooking me as an actor.
Oh no! And then what? He snitched on her or something like that with the book or something. I think
Nah,
that's how they fell off.
she said you killed somebody and
Yeah.
stole their idea.
And
So
stole their
I'm not
idea.
100% sure what she means by that. I don't know if it's literal or if it's just kind of like killed somebody's career. Like I don't know if it's an actual human or
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
sure yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that part I still we still need clarification on that, and
Right.
I'm pretty sure we'll get it at some point.
Absolutely,
Probably during some pillow talking with Tariq. So with that said,
I can see that.
Milgram wanted to hold a visual for Tariq, and Jabari, in my opinion, rightfully went off on her
Now,
about this.
Yeah.
I agree with this scene because I was just like, what? No, don't do that.
Almost everything he said right there
That's right.
in that scene was pretty much a quotable in a sense.
Yes.
Black men don't really get a chance to grieve. They don't get a chance to process this. They gotta keep going. They have to be strong. That's what this society tells them.
Yeah.
It's technically toxic, but this is the truth.
Yep.
So, I was just like, man, that was deep.
That was a bar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, later on in the episode, we actually get to see the vigil. But before we get to that, let's talk about this. We did see Monet in the bed with the police officer.
Yes.
Daniello
Yeah.
Danilo Ramirez.
Mhm.
I'll just call him Ramirez from here on out.
There you go.
She obviously don't like weak dudes. And I feel like she can see her son can see through that and it's going to kill this dude. So, she wants him gone, but obviously, everybody has needs. So she got him over there.
Tell you right now.
Oh,
for
yeah.
the time being.
Tell you right now, by the third or fourth episode, Ramirez is gonna die.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you're not saying nothing that
Yeah,
pretty much
that's
anybody wants. This is
obvious.
power.
Yeah, that's obvious.
This is power. They can't go 2 episodes without somebody dying. All right.
He gonna die, and
My
most likely it's
question
gonna be
is-
Kane.
Well, I have a question. I just asked it at the end of the episode. So we see this whole, talking around the dinner table, and then Uncle comes in out of nowhere, which did seem awkward because I was just like, I pointed out to her, like, why did he call out Drew first, as if he did something for Drew, and that's why he was locked up. Like that's the vibe I got. He's like, "What's going on, Drew?" And Drew kind of gave him a look, kind of like, "What's up?"
I think that's his demeanor. Like Bang Bang was pointing to. Like that's just his
He did give
demeanor.
Tariq that look when he came into the party.
Yeah, I think
The same type
he's
of
just
look.
that role. He analyzes people from afar. And the same thing, like when Monet was just like, "I need you to drive him. Go do that."
No, I
questions.
love the what the fuck you want?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I love that
yes,
energy.
yes.
I love that
loved
energy. You
it.
pop up unannounced.
Yeah,
Yes.
The energy should always be like, "What the fuck you want?" Like,
Yep.
Yo,
it might sound messed up, but you can't be popping up unannounced.
that felt so all the way authentic, man.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I love that energy, man.
Yeah. So, like you said, she basically told Drew to go get him a drink. Told Kane to drop Tariq off. Told Princess Diana, as Uncle called her,
yeah.
Called
that's
her.
what they
Making
call
everybody
it.
go
come-
put up the dishes.
Yeah,
Drew was like, "I can drop Tariq off."
Which
No,
was interesting.
that
do
was
what I
interesting.
said.
That was
That was
very
really
interesting.
Yeah,
Because I feel like
I
Drew
think
wanted
he
to say,
wanted to analyze Tariq,
yeah,
yes.
yeah.
but she needed
An enforcer.
intimidation. Yeah, and Drew doesn't come off as intimidating.
Yeah.
Yet.
Or unless she trusts him with the uncle, it might be a trust type of thing. She's moving these pieces, which I love this
Yeah,
dynamic
she
so
probably
much.
like,
And-
he's
and-
more
and-
comfortable around Drew, so
and
let
it's
me
a good
send him
thing.
with Drew.
I love
Yeah.
the fact that you
Yeah.
said the whole chess bar. You got to remember the theme for the intro of the show is chess.
Oh, yeah.
So the way Monet is
we see you,
moving-
Courtney.
I'm telling you.
she's a genius, bro.
Oh my
This is why I
gosh,
don't know
man.
why nobody doubts her. But the way Monet is operating and the way Tariq is operating, they're both operating as if it's chess. Tariq he's analyzing who's good for what, and he gives them
And
as
maybe
much
that's
energy
why-
as he needs. And Monet is doing the same thing.
And maybe that's why she's like she wants to know more about Tariq
because she plays chess and she doesn't
playing
play
the same game.
You know?
He's
peeping that
slowly
style.
analyzing.
Yeah.
So now she's just like, I'm about to get everything I can on this kid that's
Yeah.
trying to figure us out.
Yeah.
Especially when the uncle was talking too much.
Yeah.
She shut the whole thing down.
Yeah,
Everybody gotta go.
yeah, exactly. She didn't want him
Well,
talking no more.
That was
Everybody gotta
smart
go.
anyway because she didn't know if he was a snitch or not. So because you got to think, if he was a snitch, what did he say?
Yeah.
You know, what I can't remember what her husband's name is. Lorenzo told me you're running the whole operation.
Yeah.
Soon as she said that,
Yeah, time to go. That's it.
Cut it.
And that's what led me to one of my favorite scenes of the episode.
You said that shit in front of company.
Yep.
My
Everybody go
favorite
to bed.
scene of this episode was when Kane took Tariq to the side and pulled over.
Oh, that joke was hard.
And
Yeah, Tariq did hold his own.
I knew what was going to happen, but I wasn't so.
I didn't think he was going to kill him.
No. I said I wasn't so
Intimidate.
much thinking about that, but I was just like, this is one of those moments where Tariq is going to handle his own. And he sure handled it.
Man.
He did it with the elegance and the roughness of Ghost.
Oh, yeah.
But the thing is he wouldn't have
Like-
been able to handle it that way if it wasn't for Ghost and Kanan.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was
Absolutely.
Ghost
all
and
his
Kanan.
time,
That was
all
good.
his time, because being that quick to realize the situation was all Ghost.
He got out the
but
car.
knowing
like,
how to handle it,
Yes.
how to talk,
he
that was
got
kinda
out that
Kanan.
car and he was like, "Oh, I know what this is. What's up, man?
Yeah, let's-
I know what this game. He a snitch. Like he was up direct with it, and I think Kane took that was just like, shit. He all right. He's smart.
Yeah, he's let that go, man.
Like he didn't say nothing. He was like, all right.
You want to hear something on the radio?
Yeah, man. So
How did you feel about this?
I love that scene,
Yeah.
man, because like you said, it kind of Ghost. He was setting up like Ghost this whole time, but now he showed the Kanan influence.
Yeah.
He's building up trust in
Man.
that family.
yeah.
And
What is their last name?
Did it show their last name?
Tejada?
I don't know if they all had the same last name though. Where's the son at?
yeah.
Oh, it is Tejada.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you just see Kane, so it's just Kane. So
I mean, that's
Well-
just probably all they say.
yeah.
when he flashed the gun, I'm like, okay, this is gonna be an intimidation scene.
Yeah, of course.
But man, Tariq handled himself. The acting on this, I was so surprised how he acted that.
Yeah,
out. It felt so believable.
Yeah, and I think that's a strong point of this episode as well. Is like, what's his name? Michael Rainey.
Yeah.
He's doing a great job.
Oh my gosh.
And like I know we said a lot of things about him as being spook and all like that, but he's coming into his own.
I mean,
man.
he's still spooked to me. So after that scene, we did earlier in the episode establish that Braden's brother was having a fraternity party and that they should go to it.
Yes.
So Tariq comes back, he sees the vigil,
Yeah.
which I can see pissing you off. Because it's like you ready to process it when you ready to process it. And Milgram tried to go ahead, jump the gun, and Jabari was right.
Yeah.
He ain't ready to process this. This ain't a good
Bro,
look.
that's such an asshole move. Like I don't.
She thought, and it went back to what Jabari said in the episode earlier. People aren't ready to do what you want them to do when you want them to do it.
Yeah.
I just got to this damn school and I got a whole bunch of white people with candles.
Their camera phones out.
Come on.
Yeah.
Taking a picture with like, and I'm so happy that Braden recognized
Yeah.
the problem immediately.
Yeah.
When
Yes.
he
Yeah.
showed up,
Yeah.
saw homeboy taking a picture with the poster.
Yeah, he did it before even Tariq showed up.
As
Yeah,
soon-
you're right.
As soon as
Yeah.
he saw Tariq, what's the first thing he asked him? Are you okay?
Yeah.
Yo, that's a real friend move.
That
right
is.
Yeah, that's a
that
friend
is,
move.
That is.
You know what I'm saying? And this dude is super privileged.
Yeah.
But super privileged. And
Oh,
he's
we
still-
learned. We
he's
learned
still-
in the next scene.
we learned.
Well,
and I'm so glad that his friend obviously shut that shit down immediately. Like, yo, you want to go to this party?
yep.
Yeah, let's go.
But you're gonna see why Braden is the way he is because he wants to get back into the game. I guess a little thing that they had in high school.
Yeah.
So now we're gonna get a behind the scenes on their weird
I
family
think what
dynamic.
it is that he knows he can't get in trouble even if he is slinging dope.
And I think that's why he's so. Hey, I want to get back in the game.
Because think
Yeah.
about it, if they catch him selling drugs at the school, what are they gonna do?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Say his name, just like he did at that party.
I mean, yeah. Or,
And I think Tariq actually knows, like, this is a place right here.
oh, he sees that.
Well, because he saw that I can sell drugs right here, and the cops can't even come in here and do anything.
Yeah.
Crazy. And then the way he
That's
handled
why he
himself.
said to his mom, I think there's another way.
Oh my gosh.
So We see the whole incident pop off. He punches the cop. They try to arrest him. Braden steps to him like, "Look, man, my last name is so and so." Like
The way he did that though,
He killed that scene. Yeah.
just how he walked. Like, hey, I'm sorry, my brother is a little bit much. You know who I am? I'm such and such. And she's just like, oh shit.
Hold up.
Oh, hold on.
yeah, they backed out of the party and everything.
Everything, man. Crazy.
So Tariq, we have the whole funeral scene, and Tariq is saying that he's gonna speak because they're about to get Tate to sing. Now, how was
No,
you
now,
feeling when
I'm
you
about to
saw
say,
your
Hold
man
on.
there's a
Tate?
build up.
I felt a little bit pissed off because on the radio, Tate was on the radio this week with I think Big Tigger or somebody.
Yeah.
And he was just like, yeah, he asked, will we see you on Power? You might. I'm not sure, but you might. Nigga, you in the second episode.
That was too.
I mean,
But yeah.
they ain't allowed to talk about it.
I know.
And Tariq wasn't going to do the speech, which I thought was interesting.
Yeah.
How you killed your father? How can you give that speech, right?
Mhm.
You got one side telling you that you got to protect the business,
Yeah.
but you got another side that say you got to protect your mom.
And I'm glad Simon Stern is here for that.
Oh, absolutely.
Because you got to think that whole scene with him talking to Tariq gave him a whole different way of thinking about the whole situation that he hadn't even thought of.
Yep.
and he has the opportunity to learn business from somebody. Like you're seeing Tariq it's like he's a sponge, just building off of everybody. But he had to think about it like, I can't mess up this money, but then I can't hurt my mom. Let me just not do it. I thought that was a good scene.
But the most thing I grabbed from that scene is the fact that he was dropping bars when he said, I'm learning more about my father and that he's no longer here. And in so many ways, it's facts. Like that's a real life thing. But when you took it in Tariq's essence, since he's the person that killed his father,
Man.
it comes even tenfold that he wasn't making up those feelings. Those are raw feelings,
Yeah.
like actual things. So it wasn't fake at all. That was all real. So it's like, it wasn't like guilt. I mean, some of it was guilt, I think, but more of it, he is really learning about how his father moved.
He's growing up 90 miles per hour right now.
How'd you feel about his uncle showing up?
I thought that was dope. I don't know why he keeps popping in because I'm not sure why he popped in last time.
I'm trying to because we were talking about it. Didn't Ghost buy that building out?
Mm-hmm.
He did.
So since he's dead, who would it go to?
Good question. Okay.
So
think about that.
there's some things that Tariq has probably in his favor that he hasn't even realized yet.
Yeah.
And maybe his uncle was trying to see where his head was at before he talks to him about it.
Well, I'm glad he did that because when they mentioned Tate's name, you saw his face like, no, I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because Tate was about to go up there and spit the most BS of all BS that you can say.
My friend Jamie
Was a great man.
I don't know what I want to say. I'm going to say something.
He was the best man that a man could ever possibly be. And the whole time you just looking at Tate like, you dastardly mother. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man.
Just because of the way he talks.
Yeah.
But he went up there and his speech was amazing.
Yeah,
it was great.
It felt like that he pulled from everybody he spoke to and turned it into the perfect speech where you can take it pretty much any way you wanted to take it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And Tasha basically told him, I need a plan B pill.
Yeah.
And so we saw Diana come speak to him at in the room.
Yeah.
And as you can see, she's starting to use her power,
Yeah.
to get Tariq. And she could see like I could see Monet saw that as a lifeline to figure out just to see how somebody was gonna react for doing somebody a favor. You know what I'm saying? It's just like he already peeped that he was the rat. Let's throw him a lifeline. Let's get his mom not only the plan B pill, but a phone as well. And we gonna see what's going on with this Tariq kid.
I think it's even more than that.
Yes.
You owe me.
No, not just that too as well.
Yeah.
But who's to say they can be monitoring those conversations?
They probably could be.
Right.
They probably could be. But at the same time, I mean, it's a burner phone, so I don't think you're gonna be.
But she
'cause it was
has
2 burner phones.
But she does have access to Tasha now.
That too.
So now she can call her at any time she wants.
I don't think she knows Tasha, but I think we'll get to that at some point because
Yeah.
everybody is that's Black Twitter is clamoring for that moment when you see Tasha and Mary J on the same screen together.
Oh, yeah. You want to see that.
And that's going to be some.
Especially because Monet is actually intimidating. Tasha never came off as intimidating.
Not at all.
She's always just been really
And
smart.
I think
Nice.
that's what's going to scare Tasha.
Yes.
In a way.
I don't think it'll scare. Bro, she dealt with ghosts.
No,
She
I'm
dealt
saying
for her
no,
son,
this,
though.
This is what I'm saying right here. If this is
Yo, Tommy had a gun to her
the
head,
question
bro.
I was going to be,
And Tommy was crazy. Tommy.
I think she'd be more scared for Tariq.
the question I was going to ask earlier on was like, is this going to develop in something where Tariq is going to be like joining the family, and then if that happens, is Tasha going to be like, kind of like, I don't know, kind of like angry about that fact that Tariq could possibly be learning from somebody that's a true force in these streets, queen pin, and will there be some jealousy there?
Maybe even a reason to even get rid of Tasha. You know,
Yeah,
because you can't have two queens, especially if Tariq's useful, right?
No, that's not true. Because in chess, if you get a piece all the way across the board, they turn into a queen as well.
Yeah, but that's too much power.
So you can have two queens. It is a lot of power. You can, but when you have two queens on the board, you pretty much are. It's almost impossible to stop.
how dangerous is this family?
Well, apparently,
Obviously, they're real dangerous.
About to
If you look
say.
at them chopping up bodies and putting them in keg barrels.
Because that shit, they did that with no, it was like, chop, chop, get the brand, come up, knock on the door, hear the kegs.
insane.
Like,
My only question was that what she meant when she said take Drew to go get a drink?
hell
That
yeah,
seemed
that's
Oh,
what that
absolutely.
meant.
It looked like a different day. Because when he showed up at the house, when he took Tariq home, it was nighttime. When
Oh,
he was drinking,
yeah,
it was
it
daytime.
had to be a different thing, but you have to think they were at dinner, so maybe he'd been drinking all night. Maybe he was getting pissed drunk. I don't know.
And obviously, they own that establishment
Yeah.
if they can lock it down and
Oh, hell yeah.
all of that stuff.
But
Yeah.
I think that's going to be the driving force of this season. This learning about this family
Oh my gosh.
and just like y'all was saying, how they move, man. They got some pieces.
So I got 3 questions for y'all.
Let's go.
So one question. One of these Tariq love interests is gonna die this season probably.
Okay.
So I don't know if it's gonna be Lauren, Diana, Milgram, or potentially homegirl from last season, Effie. I'm thinking one of them are gonna die this season.
It won't be Diana.
Do you guys think one of them are gonna die, and if so, who?
It won't be Diana.
It won't be.
It won't be Effie. I'll say it's a toss up between Laura and Milgram. And the only reason I say that is because how much can Milgram factor into this world?
That's what I'm trying to figure out what Milgram would do.
Yeah.
She's gonna put them in a situation, I think, where it can blow everything and everybody can lose everything. Because when your emotions are that easily to be tapped into,
Mm-hmm.
you're unstable. You can become unstable pretty quickly.
But she can also become dangerous.
Unstable.
Yeah.
Well, my thing is, I think it's Effie, if anybody,
Really?
because her and Dana, right,
Mm-hmm.
pretty much serve the same role. In a
Is
sense.
it Diana?
Diana.
Diana.
They pretty much serve the same role. You know, that attachment to the streets in that regard. So
But Diana's smart.
if they clash, I don't know.
I think Diana's gonna die at some point
What?
because what would send Kane and Monet off the rails after Tariq. But I don't. This season,
Ooh.
I know I'm
That's
making
a
some bold
bold
predictions.
statement.
That's-
I'm making some bold predictions, man. I'm trying to tap into Courtney's head, but I think Lauren is gonna die because I think she's too good. She's too good for this world.
I feel that. That's why I
She
said
and
Lauren
Courtney
Milgram.
does she doesn't
she
like
likes
good
to do
people.
that to the people that don't deserve it. End up dead.
You ain't lying.
Yeah.
Yep, good point. I
So-
changed my answer then. She's too good, man. She
What's
too.
your other
I don't want her to die. Second question. I don't know if y'all saw Michael Rainey Jr. on Twitter. He was live on Instagram.
Okay.
People were asking him if Michael from The Wire met Tariq from Power, what would happen? And he said Tariq would do Michael in no problem.
Hold on.
Mac Wild saw this.
Hold on.
Mac Wild saw this and was just like, bruh,
Bruh.
Don't do that.
stop tripping. I do love what you're
At
doing
the
with
end
the
of
character.
The Wire, Michael was like Omar 2.0. Walking with that shotgun and that
That
hoodie.
joke was crazy.
Tariq don't want that smoke.
You don't want it.
As soon as I saw that message, and I'm talking about, you got to see the way Tariq said it. If Tariq ran into Michael, he'd be done.
Oh,
Like,
nah.
I was like, bro, did you watch The Wire? He killed
right.
Snoop. And didn't he kill Chris
You
too?
look good, girl.
I'm about to let it go.
Didn't he kill Chris too?
He did.
Yeah.
He killed Snoop and Chris. Tariq, who did you kill? Ghost. Why?
Go.
And
All right.
that don't even count because Ghost was just like, let him do it.
All right. Ghost going to get replaced.
Snoop wasn't.
And let's
Snoop ain't say go ahead and kill me.
Yeah.
Well,
didn't do that.
maybe we go see some more action from Tariq this season.
Yo,
Maybe he
if
go
Mac
kill
Wild
somebody.
popped up on Power, yo, I would go outside and do a backflip. Bro.
I'm telling you.
That would be so. I'd be so amped.
It'll
Just
be
imagine
dope.
if Mac Wild is Kane's cousin.
Yeah. Ghostbuster. That's all I hear.
That'd be yeah. If they yo,
Let it go. Let it go.
All
I
right.
just moved here from Baltimore. You'd be like,
Oh shit! Shared universe. Oh, what's this? The Power Wire universe. Oh man, that'll be crazy.
oh man. And last question, man. Y'all guys enjoyed the episode?
Man, this
Man.
episode. I know I was critical of last week's episode.
Yes, he was.
Y'all was tripping.
But this,
Oh no, he was tripping.
I was.
We was on the same page. He was
This
tripping.
episode is what I'm talking about. I mean, maybe it was just the first season premiere jitters. In my
Everybody
opinion.
else liked it.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I tweeted out I didn't like it, and I got a lot of retweets.
No, I'm talking about like people here.
Oh, okay. Well,
Sensible
anyways,
people.
I'm saying, yo, this is it. At the end of the episode, I wanted more.
Yes.
And I was just like, yo, I'm ready. I'm ready to go on this ride. How many episodes is the season? Is it 10?
I thought it was 10.
Okay. All right. Well, I thought they was going to give us like 12 or something, but 10's cool.
Yo, this is right here is the best series on TV for me right now. This gave me like the first Ghost Power vibes, season 1 vibes.
Yeah.
I am so into this season, and I can't wait to see how this stuff ends.
What other show has been this good through 7 seasons?
Oh, that's a hard question.
Family Matters, maybe. You know?
Family Matters had some
You know what I'm saying?
some I mean it was overall decent all the time, but
Fresh
it had
Prince.
some moments. Fresh Prince only went 5 seasons.
I have no idea.
I don't know, man.
This is a special. It's a special show, and now I'm kind of more excited about the next Power. The next
Books and all that.
the books.
Shout
after
out
that.
to the writing team, bro. Whoever wrote this episode, man, kudos to you.
Y'all need some trophies.
Y'all killed it. It sucks that Power doesn't get awards every fucking year
Don't understand it.
for their show.
It's all good. It's all right.
I mean, it definitely is all good, but it just shows the lack of.
And y'all, I've been seeing that a lot. Ghost ain't coming back.
He's good.
Appreciate the new show.
Yeah, he's making music now. Go check that out. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all still
Yeah.
on this? You killed the main character? Yeah. And now there's a new character. Chill out. It's life.
Y'all still watching. Don't act
yeah.
like you ain't.
Yeah.
All right, man. That's been our review, our reaction, whatever you want to call it, breakdown of Power,
Yes.
exceeding expectations. We'll be back next week.
Yes.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Welcome to the wall.
Yes.
Go over there and follow, man. Twitch, Ambitious Ace. Follow on Instagram. They both playing Tony Hawk, Call of Duty, and everything else under the sun.
Yes.
All right, y'all. Peace.
Peace.